leaving it all on the floor tonight. But that being said, we're going to jump right into these predictions. Let's get right to it. So, in the 1A bracket, I went 7-1 in this bracket. I did pretty damn good in this bracket. 7-1.
Actually, we're getting really good at it.
We're actually getting very good at it.
Yeah.
We're actually getting very good at it. So
Yeah.
I went 7-1 in this bracket. All right, boom. I picked Hayworth to win. Yes, the next showcase is for uncommitted seniors, Crown Visuals. Yes, DM me if you have not already to become a part of the content creator team. But anyway, Hayworth, we picked to win. They did beat Lexington 43. They beat Lexington 51-43. So they will be playing the winner of who we did select, Chicago Hope. Shout out to Ronnie Fields.
You know who we riding with.
And you know who we riding with.
Hold on, wait. Well, you know who we're rooting for.
Who we're rooting for.
Rolling with.
We're rooting with.
And rooting for.
Chicago Hope.
Yeah, man, we ain't finna go
So we
crazy
picking
with
them.
that.
Two number one teams going against each other. So we're picking Chicago Hope to defeat Hayworth in tonight's Super Sectional, which will be in normal. All right, so we got Chicago Hope. I'm using the wrong pen to do my predictions. We're going to break out the black pen. My bad. Boom. Black pen it is. Boom. All right. We selected Christ Our Rock Lutheran to defeat Arcola. They did so 49-39. We then selected Moderna to beat Gilbolt to win over them. They won 50-41. So we're going to stay with the team of Jesus players.
You know it, the Lord's team.
The Lord's
as
team.
You say, as the Lord's
We're
team.
going to stay with the Lord's team.
The Lord's team.
The Lord's team. Hallelujah. We're going to stay with them. And this is a number 4 versus a number 2 seed. So technically speaking, the Lord's team, when they win, will have upset the number 2 team.
Yeah.
And we already know that the Lord shall maketh this happeneth.
Check you out.
Yes.
Check you out.
Yeah, I read the Bible a little bit. And some of those words is in the Quran with the if.
Yeah, the if. The if.
The ifthesis. Yeah. Indeed. Some of those words are definitely in the Quran. All right, cool. We selected Serena to beat Aurora Christian. We were wrong.
Serena wasn't on business?
Serena was not on business.
Tough.
Yeah, that's tough.
That is tough,
So
Serena.
Aurora Christian won 61-52. We did select Pecatonica to beat Eastland. So the number 1 team, Pecatonica, will be playing the number 2 seed, Aurora Christian. We're going with Pecatonica. We've been rolling with them throughout.
Indeed.
So we're going to stay
rolling with them. It says your life has ended on Instagram.
Did it?
Yeah.
Huh. Okay, we're having trouble streaming on Instagram. If you ended on, then this is not expected. Then this continues. If not. Okay, it says I have to create a new stream. Okay. All right, we're going to remove that. We're going to.
Mark texting you now. The lab ended on IG. Mark already on it.
I think it's something with the internet.
It's IG. It's IG because we're good on YouTube.
All right, I'll just do it from my phone for now.
All right.
Until we can figure out what's going on, please forgive us. My bad.
Yeah, you know we trying to figure out this whole Instagram situation.
Yeah, y'all just roll with us. We winging it.
Yeah, we getting better every day, every way. But until, you know what I'm saying, we understand what's going on with Instagram, we're going to keep it funky how we keep it funky.
We're just going to set the phone right up there like
Indeed.
so. Can't go wrong on your phone.
No, never.
Boom.
That's gonna make sure it work for that for sure.
Yeah, boom. I don't know why I just didn't do that. I was trying to be fancy schmancy.
Hey, man.
So we'll just go ahead and do that. All right, let's get some people back on here. It is what it is. We still rolling over on YouTube, I'm presuming.
Yeah, we're rolling on YouTube. There's
All
no
right,
issues on YouTube.
cool. No issues on YouTube.
No
Our
issues on
apologies for
YouTube.
that. We had a slight technical difficulty. We still trying to figure out this bandwidth, internet stream, yada, yada, so on and so forth. If there's anyone out there that is willing to come join our team under the tutelage of Robert Bo Harris, then please reach out to us.
For sure.
We are looking for expert level technical content content creators.
Creators, media techs, those who are familiar with streaming and broadcasting, those who are aware of content creation, social media management. These are that we're growing and scaling at a rapid pace. So if you are available to be part of this team, please DM Exposure Runs or DM AGM Plus. We check up. We on both of them. So
on both.
you know what I'm saying. Let us
We on
know.
both, so please let us know.
Yeah.
All right. So someone said St. Pat's on top should be the only conversation. That is coming from S Bryant 3. We will have. I don't. We'll,
Are we there yet?
No, we're not even
we
there.
never
yet.
got that.
You're
You got to
getting-
be patient.
Yeah, you're getting
gotta
way
be
ahead of
patient.
yourself, pal. Hey, our guy Joel Hillsman is on. What's up, Joel?
What's up? What's up, John?
My man is getting way ahead of ourselves. So we're going to go ahead and just kind of like give a quick recap of what we did here. All right,
for
cool.
those who are not just checking in.
Yeah, for those who are just checking in. What's up, Shots by Isaac? He'll be at the showcase. He signed up.
Outstanding.
He was one of the first ones to shine out. So shout out to you, sir, for the continued support of
Yes,
not
sir.
just us, but the players that we are trying to assist.
Indeed.
Yeah.
Indeed.
Yeah. Okay.
Indeed.
Quick recap. We picked Hayworth to win. They did. We picked Chicago Hope to win, and they did. They're now playing each other. We're picking Chicago Hope to beat Hayworth.
In no other way. We're rolling and rooting
for Chicago Hope.
for yeah.
All right, cool.
Yeah.
Then we selected the Lord's team.
The Lord's team.
The Lord's
who we've
team.
always selected.
Who we've always selected. So they will beateth on our Coleth
Yes.
already.
They will
49
put the belt to
Asith?
I was trying, but I don't know if we can use that.
the Lord's team.
Yeah, we got to chill.
We'll chill. We'll chill.
We
We'll
gotta
chill.
chill.
Okay,
We
so
gotta chill.
Christ our Rock beat Arcola 49-39. They will be playing Meriden, who won against Gilbolt. We picked them. We are selecting the Lord's team to
Indeed
beat.
we are.
Gilbolt.
Indeed
We're
we
selecting
are.
the Lord's team.
Shannon Harris is on YouTube. What's up, Shannon?
What's up, Shannon? Is that the?
You know it's the Shannon,
Shannon
Harris.
Harris?
We have been honored
Yeah.
to have her in the chat.
Yeah.
You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? What's happening, Shannon?
Hey, hello, Miss Harris. How are you? Whoop de whoop woo. Yeah, there we go. All right, so we selected Serena to beat Aurora Christian. They did not win, unfortunately. And then we did select Pecatonica to beat Eastland. They did win. So now we have Pecatonica versus Aurora Christian. We're selecting Pecatonica to win tonight. These games start at 6 o'clock, so roughly just over an hour before these games start.
Yeah.
All right. We did select the Illinois Bluffs to beat Camp Point Central. They did, 47-35. Then we also selected, Winchester. I'm sorry. Yeah, we selected Winchester to beat Calhoun. They did. So now the two number one seeds are playing each other, Winchester versus Illinois Bluffs.
And you know who we rolling with?
I'm going with Illinois Bluffs.
Really?
Yes.
Interesting.
Illinois Bluffs, Colorado Bluffs.
You did that last time. I remember.
I'm rolling with that.
Yeah.
I'm rolling
it
with
worked.
that.
It worked.
It worked. I'm rolling with that. So I'm going with the Illinois Bluffs. All right. So that is the 1A Super Sectional. These games are being played at normal ISU. It looks like at Illinois State, I believe. Eastern.
That's Eastern Illinois. Ain't no more Eastern Illinois.
Well, the games say ISU, Eastern Illinois for the other game, NIU, and Jacksonville Bowl, wherever that's at. So
Okay.
these is where these games will be played at.
Okay, so they all over the place.
They all over the place.
All right, cool.
All right, so that's the 1A. All right,
Okay.
that is the 1A. Coach Rose, I hope you liked that episode we dropped today with Dante. I hope you enjoyed that, sir. We'll have more reels coming out. All right, cool. Now we're in the 2A bracket. I went 6-2 in this bracket. All right, I had Williamsville. I had Marquette to beat Williamsville. Unfortunately, Williamsville upset Marquette. So they won the number 5 seed over the number 2 seed.
Interesting.
Very. We did have Macomb over Rock Ridge. So now Macomb will be taking on Williamsville. I'm going to go ahead and go with that David versus Goliath thing since they've already upset one team.
Yeah.
Why can't they do it again?
Macomb it is.
No, we're
No,
going
you
with
didn't say
Williamsville.
Macomb? Oh, you what?
Williamsville, they number 5 seed. Or should we just go with Macomb?
We went with Macomb last time.
We did, but we also...
That was a David Goliath situation, wasn't it?
No, it was 2 versus 1. So who should we go with? Macomb won. We did select Macomb. We did not select Williamsville. They're the number 5 seed.
Have we ever selected Williamsville?
We have not.
One thing that I've noticed about us, those who we never pick,
they win or don't win.
when we do pick,
They win.
they don't win.
They don't win.
Yeah.
So when they coming off and we don't pick them and then we decide to go with them,
Yeah,
they still don't win.
It's just
It don't work out.
It don't work out.
Okay, McCombs.
Let's not jinx. Let's not jinx them.
McCombs, it is. I mean, that's a simple solution.
Yeah,
I don't
for
know
sure.
math, but I know simple. Okay? I know simple. All right, cool. We selected Hansberry to upset Phillips. Even though they're both number 1 seeds, it would have been an upset. Unfortunately, that did not happen. Phillips, with all due respect to Hansberry and our guy up there, Al Sr. and
Yeah,
Al Jr.
shout out
and
Al,
Aki
shout
and the
out
rest of the
Aki,
team,
shout out both Al.
Phillips definitely put belt to butt on
Yeah,
them.
man.
90-71. Yeah, they
Yeah,
beat them
man.
pretty bad.
They-
Amari Flicks, what's going on? What's going on? Joel said, always go with the better basketball team.
And that was
Well, I guess we did in retrospect because they're
Yeah.
the higher seed, but does the better basketball team always have the higher seed?
and that doesn't happen all the time.
That doesn't happen all the time.
That doesn't happen all the time.
That doesn't happen all the time. But
So-
in this case, we did go with them. So anyhow, Hansberry lost, Phillips won. Phillips is hooping.
For sure.
Amari put up 30 on them.
Yeah. They got something to prove.
Amari put up 30 on them. That was pretty wild.
Mm-hmm.
But they are now facing the undefeated Beecher team.
And I'm not going against them. I won't let you do it. I'll rock with Phillips. I'll rock with Phillips for sure. As a matter of fact, Shannon was just singing at their school not too long ago. Like,
At Beecher.
yeah, no, at
at Phillips.
Yeah, a couple of days ago.
Okay.
But
She was whoop-de-whoop woo.
but man, Beecher, what they 34-0?
They're now 33-0, I believe.
You know what I'm saying?
I believe.
Why would you go against that?
Let's look and see. Where is Beecher at? Bercher. I think they are 33 or 34. No, let's see. Oh, it's taking a little while.
Go Sam say he put up 32 on us.
He put up
But he got
32.
them. But he got. You got Phillips winning by 5.
Okay, but
No
no
more
more
than-
than 5.
okay.
Yes, Beecher is now 34.
That's what I thought. 34-0.
And they're going
34-0.
against Phillips, who is now 22-9. This game will be played at Juliet Central Catholic High School. This is going to be a big game.
Super big. I want to go with Beecher. You can go who you want to go with. I ain't judging, but I'm just saying them boys ain't lost at all.
They haven't.
At all. I'm talking about at all.
They are 34-0.
At
bro.
all. I don't think there's another team in the state that has that record.
It's not. It's not.
Yeah,
So you going with Beecher,
for sure.
bro? I think Paris is going to have them boys hooping, and I think they going to put the whoop-de-whoop-woo on Beecher. I do.
Okay.
I do.
Okay.
I do.
Okay.
Who has played the tougher schedule? Phillips by far.
Oh yeah, for sure. Phillips by far.
Phillips by far
For
has
sure.
played the tougher schedule, Joel, which is very interesting.
You know what? Very good perspective, Joe. That's why we rock with you, my boy.
Yes.
That's why we rock with you.
Phillips by far has played the harder schedule.
and that's a good. That's
What some people are saying.
Yeah.
Some people are saying 34-0 is 34-0.
It's impressive. It is what it is.
It is what it is.
It
I
is
mean,
what it
I don't
is.
care if they beat our grandmothers, 5 of our grandmothers and 2 of our grandfathers coming off the bench. 34-0 is 34-0.
It's on the record.
But their 2 losses are better than Beecher's 0 losses. That is true. And they actually have 9 losses, but the 9 losses are better.
Man. We should have had Joe call in, man.
We definitely should have had Joe call in. We definitely should have had Joe
next
call
time,
in.
Joe, we're gonna have you call in.
Will Cook County News. What's going on? I met this gentleman over at the end of the HF game the other night.
Okay, for sure.
Shout out to him. He did tell me his name, but it was so loud I was unable to hear it. But shout out to him. I'm going with Phillips.
All right, and we split on it. We just split
All
on
right,
it.
we just split on it. All right, and now I put you. All right, I'm going with Phillips. All right, cool. I think Phillips is going to put the whoop-de-whoop-woo on them. Yeah, I do. All right, Latin versus Christ the King. We selected Latin.
Yeah,
they won.
and they won.
And I believe they hit a game winner. Shout
Yeah,
out to them.
yeah.
And, by the way, just so we are crystal clear, I am saving a spot on the Unsigned Senior Showcase for one of their players off of the Latin roster.
Let's do it.
I'm saving the spot for
Let's
this
do
young
it.
man.
You
I'm
hear
saving
it.
the spot for
You
this
hear
young
it.
man. So
You
right
hear
now I have 23 invites out there.
Yeah.
He would be 24.
Right.
So I have one more that I kind of gotta
Okay.
Kind of see. Unfortunately, I got one back because Shahid and Ehi had to. Unfortunately, they declined the offer. Both of them had said that by the time of the showcase, they will probably have made a decision.
their offers.
Take it. So I shout out to them. We wanted them to be there, but I appreciate them. Claude is the gentleman name from Will Cook. Thank you, sir. Anyhow, so yeah, we selected Latin. Then we also selected Byron to beat Princeton. They are now playing each other.
You know who it is.
You know who it is.
You know what it is. If y'all don't know what it is, y'all bogus.
Latin. We going with Latin to upset the number one
Latin.
seed. All right.
Shout out my boy Aubrey.
Benton beat Central Breeze, and Thalopolis beat St. Joseph Ogden. We're going with Thalopolis.
As we have since we heard
We're
the
going
name.
with Thalopolis. We're going with Thalopolis. Now, with Thalopolis, this game is in Carbondale at SIU.
Okay.
The Latin game is at Sterling High School. Have no idea what that's at. The Beecher versus Phillip games is in Juliet Central Catholic, which is right up here in the far south.
Yeah.
And then the Macomb versus Williamsville is at Springfield, Bank of Springfield Center. Games at 6, 7, 7, and 7. So
Good luck, everybody.
good luck to everybody. Boom. Now, we in the 3A. I went 7-1 in this bracket.
Let's go.
Was kicking ass in this bracket.
Yeah,
We
for
selected Mount Carmel to beat De La Salle. I knew they were going to beat
Yeah,
them.
for sure.
73-57.
For
No
sure.
surprise there. Here is where the surprise came in at. Where's the gentleman that was asking about St. Patrick? Because we surely didn't pick their asses to beat Peyton. However, they did. All right. Oh, Joel said Byron is too strong. All right, he said we should have went with Byron. We've been sticking with Latin, Joel. But here's the impressive part. The fact that he knows our teams up here
All the way
in
in Georgia.
Illinois, and he's all the way in Georgia.
Shout out my boy.
That is a
Shout out my
true
boy.
professional at his craft.
Yes, indeed.
Sir, you get a
Yes,
salute
indeed.
from us.
Shout out my boy, man.
All the way in Georgia. He know what's
Yeah.
happening all the way up here in
Yeah.
Illinois.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah. Top
pretty-
tier.
That's top
Top
tier.
tier.
That is top tier. That is top tier.
Nothing
All
to be
right, back to
played
the
with.
gentleman who selected, who was like, let's talk about St. Patrick. Let's talk about him. Let's talk about St. Patrick. We did not pick them to beat Peyton. We thought Peyton was going to take care of business. Unfortunately, they did not. St. Patrick won. Shout out to EJ. He did his thing. They beat Peyton 56-38. They are now playing Mount Carmel. Yeah. Shout out to Angelo Saravino.
For sure.
Shout out
For
to that
sure.
young man.
For sure. And he's a friend of the platform. So
For sure.
you know,
And they got Mr. over there too, their guard.
yeah.
Shout out to them. I know my man was on here advocating heavily for St. Patrick, but we are selecting Mount Carmel for this
The
game.
only way, bro.
We
The
are
only
selecting
way.
Mount Carmel
The
for this
only
game.
way.
Sorry,
Trying to
buddy.
find his name.
Sorry, buddy. What's up, Brent? I see you just at Lincoln Way East. What's up, Darian?
He probably was on the other one because I don't see him no more.
Who was that?
The dude that was on for St. Patrick.
No, he was on the.
Oh, it's two Brian 3. Two Brian 3.
Okay.
Two Brian 3.
Got you.
Yeah.
Yeah, got you. All right, boom. We selected Mount Zion to beat MacArthur. We were correct in that. We selected Centralia to beat Mount Vernon. We were correct in that.
Man.
1 versus 1. We've been selecting both of these teams throughout. I'm going to go with Centralia, though, in this particular game.
I want to go with Centralia too.
Okay.
I want to go with Centralia.
So we're
too.
going with Centralia. Going to go with Centralia. Darren said he is going with the Pats. I don't know about that one, but cool. It will be a good game, but we are taking Mount Carmel in that game.
Yeah.
All right. DePaul Prep versus Lake Forest. DePaul Prep squeak by 38-21. This was a low-scoring game. And Crystal Lake we select to beat Canelan. They beat them 69-38. We are going with DePaul Prep. I think they have too much.
Yeah,
we're
we
going with
were
DePaul.
rocking and rooting for them for the
Absolutely.
whole time. So we're gonna stick
Absolutely.
with them.
Now, Thornton versus Brother Rice. We all knew that Thornton was going to beat Brother Rice.
Of course.
I did say that Brother Rice was going to give them a game. It started off as a good game, and then Thornton did what they were supposed to do.
Turned all the way up.
Thornton did what they were supposed to
Yeah.
do. So they beat them, where am I at? 61-54. It was a decent game, but, they won.
They won.
They did what they supposed
They're
to do.
supposed to do.
All right. Then we selected Rich Woods to beat Metamore. We
knew
selected
what we
correctly.
knew. Yeah.
Boom.
Now
Let me
here
get-
we are. Let's talk about this.
Let's talk about it.
Let's talk about it.
Let's talk about it.
Let's talk about it.
All right, cool. First, let me say this. Peoria had a hell of a game against Metamore. Shout out to Lathan Somerville. He is dominating
Yes, sir.
the state.
Yes, sir.
And before we even talk about the game itself
Yeah.
tonight, I want to shout out one of their other players, Artavius Smith, who I invited to the Unsigned Senior Showcase.
Okay.
So he'll be there.
Outstanding.
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 And I really love learning about these players from parts of the state that I'm not familiar with.
Indeed, it's been fun.
But what's even better is having people DM me on their behalf. Like, you got to get there. And I don't just mean anybody. You can't just have your grandma, DM me talking about, can you get my baby in the showcase?
TT and them ain't gonna get it.
Nah, TT and them ain't they ain't gonna get it. Now, I'm gonna be respectful to TT.
Yeah,
and
for
them.
sure. For sure.
I'm gonna be respectful to TT and them.
For sure.
However, when you have somebody who is very influential in this basketball scene hitting me up about particular players, and in his case, hit me up about him, it was a no-brainer.
Yeah.
Hey, what did you think about getting this young man? And I didn't even let him finish his sentence. Give me his information, and I'll send him an invite. That's how I roll.
That's how I gotta go.
That's how I gotta go.
how it is.
That's how I gotta go.
Yeah.
Yes, Thornton and Richwoods will be a war. There's no other way.
That's the best way to describe that.
That is no other way to describe
that. That is the best way to describe that, because everybody want to see Lathan and Reds go at it. You know what I'm saying? We've been talking about it the entire time we'll be doing these picks.
We're gonna talk about it.
You know what I'm saying?
We're gonna talk about it.
Yeah, it's
It's gonna be a war.
If I wasn't going
I would have
to
took
the
this
game
drive.
tonight, yeah, I would have took the drive.
It's
Straight up.
It's at Ottawa.
Yeah, it's in
I would've
Ottawa.
took- I
Yeah,
would've
for
took the
sure.
drive. This is the game that they should have had on the UIC.
Indeed.
No disrespect to
No,
Query
not at
or
all. They
Homewood.
probably should have had both the games there. It would have been a bigger draw. You know what I'm
Listen,
saying?
this shit. Every photographer and videographer that live in that area or within an hour's drive should be
Pull
at
up.
this game.
Pull up to that game.
They should
Pull
be
up
at
to that.
It's going to
game.
be a war.
It's going to be.
And we already said that Lathan has been playing like he owed rent, like he lost his job.
Indeed.
Got 4 kids.
Indeed.
And has been denied unemployment.
Damn.
That's how he's playing.
Damn.
That is how Lathan is playing. He is playing like a black man in America.
Straight up.
Straight up.
Out here trying to survive.
Out here trying to survive. And taking it all out on the basketball court.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Taking it all
Yeah.
out on the basketball
Yeah.
court. So,
yeah. I don't want to pick. I ain't gonna lie to
no,
you.
I'm going to pick.
All
So,
right.
before I pick, let's talk about Thornton.
Let's do it.
Let's talk
do
about
it.
Thornton.
Let's talk about him.
Rez just got Player of the Year.
Yep.
Just got selected to the Jordan Brand Classic.
Yep.
Going to the University of Illinois.
Yep.
Arguably, these are two of, depending on who you ask, it's either Lathan is 1 and Rez is 1A,
Yeah.
or Rez is 1 and Lathan is 1A.
Indeed.
Depending on who you ask,
Indeed.
these are the
Indeed.
2 top big men in the entire
Indeed.
state. There's no better
Indeed.
big men in this state. Sorry to
Indeed.
the other big men, nobody. He says, Joel says, Thornton will win. Richwoods will push them first to 55 wins. That is a good analysis.
Hey, this nigga Joe.
He
is
tough.
Cold.
He
It's
cold.
cold.
First to
because you know
55
he's coming with
wins.
analytics. He's coming with the data.
Yeah.
He's not even thinking about nothing.
He ain't like he probably Joel right now probably got a glass of Hennessy and got all the papers spread out on his desk in his office or his basketball man cave.
Yeah.
He has a drink.
Yeah.
I guarantee
He most
you
definitely has a drink.
He definitely
Most
got
definitely has a drink.
He
Most
definitely got, or he got his laptop up with all the windows open.
Yeah.
He know what he talking
You know
about.
what he's talking about.
He know what he
most
talking
definitely
about.
He knows what he's
Joel,
talking about.
what you drinking, bro? What you drinking, bro? Let us know what you drinking. He said first to 55 wins. I do agree with him, but I'm taking Richwood. First to 55 win. I agree with that. I'm taking Richwood.
He's not wrong with that.
He's not wrong with the first to 55.
He's not wrong with that.
He's not wrong. But I'm taking Richwood for the 4 reasons that I said Lathan Somerville.
Yeah.
And I think Lathan gets another 30-point game. I do.
Man, this is gonna be a really good game. Are they streaming? Oh, they streaming this game, but you got to pay for it.
Yeah, I'm not paying for it.
I'm not paying for it. They got to.
Somebody will be live. We'll get hella
yeah.
updates on it as soon as this game starts.
'cause
This game starts at 7 and it's at Ottawa.
Yeah.
So we got Mount Carmel winning. This game is at UIC. I think this is going to be on TV, I believe. You got Centralia versus Mount Zion. This game is at Springfield Bank of Springfield Center at 7:30. You got DePaul Prep from Hoffman Estates, and then you got Richwoods versus Thornton. And I'm writing it down I'm writing it down. Joel said first to 55 wins. I wrote that down, Joel. He said it's only water right now.
I'll check you out.
All right. So that's the 3A. I went 6-7-1 in this bracket. Now to the 4A. Hella games on this one. All right. We picked Stevenson to beat Palatine. They did not. Palatine won. We definitely picked Warren to beat McHenry. We are staying with Warren. We're riding. We're rolling
and
rooting for Warren. So they will beat Palatine. This game is at NIU. Bolingbrook, unfortunately, lost to Downers Grove North. And somebody just said we're sleeping on them. We are not.
At all.
We are not sleeping on Jack and Downers Grove North.
At all.
We just felt that Bolingbrook was a little bit better, but clearly they only are younger.
Yeah, that's it.
They're just younger.
That's it.
That's it. So shout out to JT, shout out to Davion, shout out to KJ and all them guys up there, Coach AJ, all of the guys, all the coaches up there. So they lost to them. But Jack did his thing. He going to Princeton for a reason.
Yeah, for sure. It's not,
Motherfuckers just don't go to Princeton.
Yeah.
Motherfuckers just don't go to Princeton.
Fuck all the dumb shit. Fuck all especially for sports. You know what I'm saying?
You smart and you can hoop.
You know what I'm saying? Like, what? Wait a minute.
Yeah, exactly. We picked Normal to beat Quincy. They won by 1. And so now Normal and Downers Grove North play each other. Now, this is going to be a good game too because, again, you have Jaheim Weber, you got Jack. Jack is a shooter. Not only am I going to go with Downers Grove North, I think they're going to put on a clinic a la that they did last year when they played Kenwood. They put on a fucking clinic. So I'm going with DGN. I'm going with DGN in this game.
I get what you're saying.
Outside of the big man in that Thornton versus Richwoods game, guard play will be important as well. Late game coaching will play a role. I agree with you, San Antonio.
That's true.
That's true. That is definitely true.
Very true.
That is very true. Whoever, and because of the big men, like the heightenedness on the big men, when they're not playing well or they get in foul trouble, it is up to them. I only know about the other one guard who's coming to the showcase, who I mentioned, Artavius. But Thornton got some good guards.
Yeah.
You got Isaiah, you got Mayo. It's one other guard over there. I think Chase. Chase. They got 3 good guards and they got a decent bench. And then they have the intensity of Ty.
Yeah, of Ty.
Like if anything, that could be an X factor. That could be an X factor.
I agree.
The intensity of Coach Ty Streets.
I agree because that boy is intense.
He is very intense. He is very intense.
Yeah.
Hold on. Somebody else said some Mount Carmel over St. Pat's. We took that.
Somebody
Thornton over which one?
They hold.
What's
that? CD Money.
CD Money.
Yeah.
All right. Cool. Normal will get beat. They don't think Downers is ready. They will get caught slipping. No arguments from us on that one, Joel. No arguments on that. What's up, Big Mac? Shout out to you, bro. I hope you're ready for. I hope you're ready for tonight, big dog. We coming to your game.
Good luck tonight.
All right. Next game we got Glenbard North. They beat Elmhurst York 44-43, and they're going to be playing on New Trier. We're taking New Trier. This is 2 number 4 seeds.
We went with York last time, didn't we?
No, we did not. Yes. No. Yes, we did.
Okay.
Yes, we did. Okay. Yes, we did. So I'm taking New Trier.
I'm with that.
Now, the game that everybody's going to be watching and everybody's going to be talking about.
Let's talk about it.
Everybody's going to be watching.
Let's talk about it.
Everybody's going to be talking about it. Yeah, Bo's going. Unfortunately, I am not going. Yeah, I won't be there, but I will be watching on TV for sure. For sure. I mean, me and Ziggy, we gonna go get some good grub, and we gonna get back to the crib, and we gonna turn that game on. All right, we're gonna watch that. So let's talk about the game.
Let's talk about it.
Let's talk about the game. So Homewood Flossmoor beat Bloom. I said they was gonna win by 2. They did by more than 2.
Yeah. A little bit more.
A little bit more. 61-50.
But we're not gonna act like Elijah didn't go off in that game.
Oh.
We're not gonna act like Elijah did not go off on that game.
We're gonna talk about that.
All right, cool.
We're gonna talk about Elijah.
All right, cool.
We're gonna talk about Elijah because Elijah had a double before halftime.
Shit. I'm talking about talking about hitting buzzer shots and everything. My boy was going crazy.
He was going crazy. But we're gonna talk about Elijah. Joel said just move Curie all the way over. Okay, we're gonna get to that. And then we selected Curie over Simeon. We had Curie winning by 3. They won 66-59. Before I get to the game of HF versus Curie, because this shit, you talk about the Peoria and Thornton game being the war.
Yeah.
What's after the war? A battle?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't.
Which one is like?
And they both like wars. They because you have battles in wars.
So we got World War One and World War Two.
Boom.
That's what it is. Boom.
Boom.
All right,
Boom.
so
Boom.
cool.
Boom.
Or Vietnam and Hiroshima. Or like what we talking about? I don't know.
Man, it's crazy.
No, York is not still
York
in
is
it.
out.
All right, cool. Before I talk about this game, shout out to Simeon. Shout out to Coach
Yes.
Tim. What he
Yes.
did with that team,
Yes.
his first year, got them all the way to the sectional finals. They had some rough patches in the beginning of the season.
Yep.
RJ was hurt. I mean, they just stayed the course. They ain't listened to all the outside noise.
None of it.
He just kept coaching them boys. He put the best product out there on the floor, and they made it all the way to the sectional finals. Got to be proud of that.
Yeah, you got to.
Something to build on. Something to build
especially
on.
Your first year.
Especially in your first year. All right. So shout out to them. We definitely got to get RJ and Rashad on the show.
Yeah.
We definitely
Indeed.
that is a must.
Indeed.
That is a
Indeed.
must.
Indeed.
All right. Cool. Now for the game. Oh wait. Let's talk about Bloom. Let's talk about Elijah.
Let's talk about Elijah. Let's talk about Elijah.
Elijah hit the first 9 points of the game.
Indeed.
Had a double of I think 11 points and 10 rebounds at halftime.
Yeah.
Might have been 13 because I think he hit a three. He did hit a three. I can't remember if that gave him 11 or if it gave him 13. But the fact remains, he had a double at halftime.
And he was holding down what's that boy that he was sticking? Gianni, I couldn't think of his name, but he had Gianni locked, my boy.
They were going at each other.
Yeah.
Now here's the crazy thing. I want to be completely honest about something. I was having a conversation with somebody that was in the stands, him and his son. His name escapes me right now, and me and his son was talking about Elijah.
Mm-hmm.
And I think Elijah is a phenomenal player. I think he's a really good player.
Indeed.
I will admit that there are some games where I have watched Elijah and I felt like he was playing at a slower pace.
Yeah. I remember you saying stuff like that.
But I came up with the ultimate analogy of who he reminds me of.
Okay.
I felt like Elijah was playing at a slower pace than everybody else, which led me to believe, I'm like, I wasn't really seeing what everybody was seeing.
Yeah.
And I think he's a good player.
Yeah.
And he's a great kid.
Yeah.
You know, shout out to Andrew.
Shout out to Andrew.
Shout out to his whole family,
his
right?
family, everybody.
I just always felt like he played like, man, he playing too slow. But it comes out that he's not letting people speed him up. So here's my analogy player to Elijah Lovemore. Are you ready?
I'm listening.
Andre Miller. He reminds me of Andre Miller. Andre Miller was the fucking slowest player probably in NBA history before the fifth, back when the white people was running all slow. Elijah Lovemore reminds me of Andre Miller. He defends. He's efficient.
Yeah.
He don't turn the ball over that much.
No.
His shot is kind of awkward, but the shit goes in.
It goes in. It goes in.
He rebounds the hell out of
Yes.
How does your
Yes.
point guard have
Yes.
more rebounds than your bigs?
Yes.
And he always in the
He was
fucking
there.
mix.
He was there.
Elijah,
He was there.
Andre Miller, Lovemore.
Yeah.
That's who he reminds me of.
Okay.
That's who he reminds
Rocking
me
with
of.
that. We rocking with that.
That's who reminds me of.
I was very pleased to see his gameplay. What was that? Friday? Was that Friday?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
That was Friday. Yeah, that was man. Because we had him on the show. We got to get him back.
We definitely got to get him back. Matter of fact, full transparency, his episode never came out because it got messed up.
Audio, yeah.
The audio got messed up, so
bad.
we are looking to get him and Andrew back on the show, and we can talk about the game. Santonio Stevens, Elijah is a phenomenal player and a great floor leader for Bloom. No argument from me there, bro.
For sure.
No argument. Shout out to Tavy Smith of Richwoods. He's going to be at the Unsigned Senior Showcase. He got a high ringing endorsement from someone I won't name, but when he called and asked, he gets what he wants.
It got
He
done.
get the person who recommended Tavy, because I wasn't familiar with him. Of course, we only know Lathan, but Tavy will be at the Unsigned Senior Showcase. All right. Most underrated point guard in Chicago is Ike Brooks, hands down. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright, you know what I'm saying?
No argument on us.
You're not. Yeah.
We're fans.
Yeah.
You know, they support the
Our
platform.
kids,
Our kids are
boy.
guy.
Yeah.
You won't get an argument out of me.
No.
You won't get an argument out of me. All right, cool. Let's pick the game. Let's pick the game.
Shit.
Let's pick the game. All right, first things first. Joel, who you picking, bro?
Oh, he already said it. He been said it.
Oh, who he said?
Been said it. He said Curry.
Oh, he did
He
say
said Curry
all the way
long
over.
time ago.
Yeah, he said move Curry all the way
and
over.
He's still saying Curry.
He's on Curry again?
but he got a good point. He said they lost to good DMV teams. We saw when they both lost. We saw when they lost to those teams at the Classic, and the HF loss was crazy.
It was.
Curry loss was crazy, and Lowe's got on the platform talking real big, saying what was about to happen.
He did. He actually called this. And
this.
if I'm not mistaken, no, they did lose 2 other games. I was about to say, because I remember that loss at the Classic was HF's first loss. It was a really bad loss.
That was a bad loss.
Now Marlo was back on the live. So we picking this game.
Mark.
Mark is on here too?
Yeah, Mark's back on too. At this time. Oh.
Y'all niggas is supposed to be on the bus on your way to the game or some shit. Why y'all on the and they probably got the phone. Mark probably got the phone with the players.
The motherfucker on the speaker and everything. You know how that shit finna be.
I do.
Man. You know how that shit finna be.
I do know how it would go.
Man, but
I do know how it would go.
I'm gonna go with HF. We've been riding with, and it's been this way since we've been doing picks because we've seen them at the Nike event in the summer. I remember Mark sitting down with me like, bro, you should just take the whole season because we're about to have a phenomenal year. And JD got on here saying we're about to have a phenomenal year.
JD definitely called
and they have been having a phenomenal year.
They got shit. They got shit turned around after they took that spanking from Gonzaga.
Man, oh my God, the conversation I had with JD after that loss.
What's up,
after all, because they was all sitting at the top. All the coaches were sitting at their table. We all sat down. Boy, them boys was. They was heated, salty and heated, but you could see a look on their faces like
they was upset.
Never again.
Never again.
Never again.
Never again.
What we finna do to fix this? Cause never again. You know what I'm saying?
So I gave a nice little synopsis that got cut out unfortunately before the HF game.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna talk about it again because some of the stuff that I called happened. In that HF game. I called
each other and we were talking about it. You're right.
I called it. So
we were talking about it.
I'm going to pick the game. Before I do that, let me say what needs to happen. First with Curry. Need a fast start from Carlos, and we'll need to shoot the fucking leather off that ball.
Facts.
For HF, JD cannot turn that ball over in crunch time.
Man.
He cannot turn that ball over in crunch time. Big Mac need to have a hell of a game, and he been playing his ass off.
Yes.
I'm talking about my man was out there like, I need a breather.
He has.
Big Mac been playing his ass off. Gakobe, is that his name? Number 22?
Yeah.
Been playing his ass off. What's the young fella that hit the threes that comes off the bench? What's his name?
It's not. No, JD starts. So who's the shorty?
What's the shorty name that be hitting the threes? I could pull it up. Hold on.
All right. I'm about to go into what's the
name. Hold on.
We both on our computers.
Hold on. Unless somebody come with it first. Hold on.
Dom.
Is it Dom? Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Marlo said Dom.
Yes. Him. Need big games out of them. No turnovers from JD. Big Mac need to have a hell of a game. 22 needs to have a hell of a game. And Dom need to hit. That's 4 players. Dom need to hit those threes. Now let's talk about G. And let's talk about Bryce.
Let's do it.
G gonna do what G do.
And he always has.
Little nigga done hit two.
He's so clutch, bro.
He's so cold.
He's so clutch, bro.
He's so cold.
I'm talking about finisher, closer, get the job fucking
he's
done.
So cold. I remember when G played on the Pro-Am team. First things first. When I had G play, when Alex, shout out to Alex in the Matson Pro-Am, when he let me put 2 high school teams before the championship game of one of the Pro-Am games, right? I had G was the youngest player, and he was on one team, and his brother KJ was on another team.
Yeah, KJ. Shout out to KJ.
He was going at his fucking brother, bro.
Yeah, the way they play, bro.
Yeah, he was going.
It was the same shit when I had him on a 3-on-3. Yeah, 2 different teams. They was going crazy.
G so crazy. And hey Marlo, bro, no homo, bro. Like you hit the jackpot with those nuts, brother.
Pause.
Big pause.
But I get it. I get it.
Big pause. You hit the jackpot with that one, bro. The impregnation of that was amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you ain't into genetics, boy,
Yeah.
I'm trying to tell you.
And word is, Marlo had a little game back in the day too.
Okay.
Word
Okay.
is.
Okay.
But he hit the
Okay.
jackpot with them two shorties. All right. Then you got Bryce.
Yeah.
Bryce is cold.
Very.
Very cold.
Very.
This is what I said the last game, and they squeaked it out. But again, everything that I said
What's happening
was
in real
happening.
time, and you called it,
And I
you called it, and they were starting to come back.
Bryce, let me start with Coach JD, and let me start with his assistant coaches. When y'all see that Bryce is not about 3 or 4 possessions of not getting the ball, y'all got to make that ball movement. It's too much one-on-one happening in key points of the game. All right? They got to make sure fucking Bryce get that ball in his sweet spot, which is that 16-footer and them corner threes. Those are Bryce's sweet spots.
You know what you know.
3,
You know what you know.
6, 8, 10. That's 10 fucking points right off the bat.
You know what you know.
That sweet spot. Got to get him the ball. Bryce has too many trips up and down the floor, and he does not touch the ball.
I agree.
That cannot
agree.
fucking happen.
I agree. Unless he's getting a rebound.
I don't care.
And then he goes crazy off that rebound.
He do.
Yeah.
He do. He has too many possessions, though. He got to get the
I
ball.
agree.
And then when he do get the ball, what's happening is he taking bad shots because he's trying to get that rhythm going. G gonna get to the basket, and then you got the bull in the China shot. We ain't even talk about the bull in the China shot, which is Carson Brownfield.
My God.
We ain't even talk
My
about the
God.
bull.
Just moving motherfuckers over.
You got a mixture of fucking Draymond
Yeah.
and Rodney Rogers on the court.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
See, motherfuckers
Yes,
don't think
sir.
I know fucking basketball.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
You got
Yes, sir.
Draymond with Rodney Rogers in the bull in the China shop of Carson
Just
Brownfield.
knocking shit
Motherfucker
off.
had
Getting niggas out the
they
way.
called one charge, the
Man.
other one they didn't.
Man.
But when he lowered that shoulder, if you ain't had no fucking protein or no Wheaties,
Going down,
you
boy.
going down.
You're going down, my boy.
You going
You're
down, my
my boy.
So G gonna do what G does.
Yeah.
The boy is a fucking superstar. Let me tell you something. Columbia, y'all got lucky.
They got, man.
Y'all got fucking lucky.
Man.
Y'all got lucky. And the only reason why y'all got G, I'm gonna call it. If G was 6'5", y'all would have never sniffed that little young fella. Pause. Y'all got lucky. So if G come all the way out to fucking New York and he don't see that floor,
Oh, you done slept. You done tweaked, you done slept, and you done lost.
nigga, he ain't gonna be there fucking
He
long.
is not gonna be, man, that portal is open. Stop
He
playing
ain't
with
gonna
him.
be there long.
Stop playing with him.
I dare
man.
y'all to have
Stop
him come
playing
all the
with
way
him.
out to New York and not
Stop
put
playing
him
with
on the
him.
floor. I don't give a fuck who's in front of him.
Stop playing with him.
Even if it's a 30-year-old nigga who should be working in the cafeteria, you better sit him down.
Sit his ass down.
So,
sit his ass down.
as for the pick, I'm going with Homewood.
I am as well.
I'm going
I
with
am as
Homewood.
well.
I'm going with Homewood. I'd like to fucking see the South Suburbs put it on for the South Suburbs
for sure.
versus the city.
For sure. For sure.
And I'm only calling this game by 1.
It's going to be a very intense, close game. If the lead spreads like that, boy, that's going to be crazy. You know what I'm saying? I don't think that's going to happen.
Carlos gonna go crazy. I think.
course.
I think the telling sign will be how hot Will can get before the end of the first quarter. Remember, we watched him at UIC.
Facts.
He went fucking nuts.
Yeah,
Then when Carlos got in foul trouble, he went crazy again.
He went crazy.
He went crazy again. So
He went crazy.
I'm picking Homewood Flossmoor. I'm hoping that JD has under 4 turnovers. G needs at least 20 points.
For sure.
Bryce needs at least 20 points. The Bull in the China Shop needs 12 and 7.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
Mac needs at least 7 to 9 rebounds. Then,
Yeah, for sure.
Then you need Dom
Yeah.
hitting about he can get you a 3 in any spot.
Mm-hmm.
So he need at least 4 threes, 2 on each side. Then you have Gakobe doing all of the cleanup
Everything
dirty
else.
work.
Clean up, man.
I think HF can win this game, bro. I
Yeah.
think HF can win this
I
fucking
agree.
game.
I agree.
I think
agree.
HF can win this game. And let me tell you what's fucking dope. JD put up a post the other day, and it was a picture of him. Whoever took the picture caught him in a moment of prayer.
Yeah.
And he said he prayed to God if they can get through this game, or something or another. It was like
I
something.
seen that same post. Yeah,
I think they're gonna win this game, bro.
yeah, for sure.
I think they're gonna win this game.
I'm just like I say, man. Since the beginning, since the summer, bro, they've been calling this. You know what I'm saying? They've been putting in the work. You know what I'm saying? Gianni's been going crazy, coming in clutch. What was that? They was at Whitney Young at that Nike event, and they was putting everything together. They didn't have Bryce at that time. And they were still getting busy. You know what I'm saying? So it's like to see how this come in. All man, the full circle. Like, bro, it's only right. It's only right. It is only right.
So-
and like Joel said, 50-50, first to 55 wins, but I think HF is going to do that.
I do.
I think HF.
He
gonna
said
do
first
that.
to 65 and this game wins, and I would agree with
Oh,
that.
okay.
First to 65
Oh, you
wins for
just
this
put
game.
that. Okay, I see you now. Yeah.
Let me send a message to Coach JD, to Mark, to Dez, and the rest of the coaches. You got Trell on the bench over there.
Yeah.
Let me send. I'm gonna look dead in the camera. I'm gonna send a message to you guys. Y'all cannot afford to let this game get out of hand with mistakes.
Man, because that's the
You
only problem.
cannot
That's what it's
take
gonna be.
those fucking timeouts with you and take them to the bank and cash them in.
Yes, sir.
Y'all got to reel that one-on-one play in early. Y'all got to get at JD early. Y'all got to motivate Mac early. Y'all got to make sure Dom taking those shots early. And y'all got to make sure the bull in the China shop is doing what the bull in the China shop
is
does.
in that China shop, knocking
he
shit over.
He need to be in that motherfucking China shop.
Yeah,
Knocking shit over.
over.
All the
knocking
China.
shit over, breaking everything.
By the time the game over, every China piece should be broken.
the
in that
damn
motherfucker.
building should be on the ground,
Yeah.
demolished,
Yeah.
demolished.
By one.
You did what I'm saying?
HF by one.
Yeah,
HF
for sure.
by one.
For sure.
That's how we calling that.
For sure.
All right. Next games after this looks like it's on 3/7, which is what's that?
That's a Wednesday,
Is that a Wednesday?
Thursday,
That's a Thursday.
Thursday.
Okay. And we have an
interview that
we
day.
do have an interview that day. So
But
we'll do-
that's later though. We can do our picks first.
yeah. Definitely.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we'll
We're
do
gonna
our
be here a
picks
little
first.
early and do our picks first
Yeah.
for that. So shout out to all of y'all. All of y'all going to the game. Be careful getting there. Marlo, you cannot tear your other ACL. All right, with the excitement. Matter of fact.
Have my boy
Then-
have my boy in the seatbelt.
Ho-
Have my boy in the seatbelt on the stairs, my boy.
You know what's crazy? Let me tell you what I noticed. I'm about to fuck with Marlo now. Let me tell you ever since he had, and I think she was with him that game. I can't remember, but ever since he jumped up and tore his ACL of that game,
Yeah.
his wife been sitting there right next to him.
Yeah.
Sit your ass down.
That boy gotta have a seatbelt.
Sit
on,
your
my boy.
ass down.
Yes, Sirski.
Sit
Yes,
your
sir.
ass down. Marlo.
Yeah, man.
Marlo, sit your ass down. But I want to go back. I want to add something to this 1-point win for HF.
Let's go. Let's talk about it.
He got 2 of them, right?
Yeah.
G go for a 3rd game winner.
Oh, hey.
G
Almost
going
threw
for
the headphones.
G going for a
Hey.
3rd game winner.
Hey, now that would solidify him as the player of the year.
G
I know
going
they
for
already
a
put it
third
out,
winner.
But my boy has been just doing some of the show-stopping
He do it
shit.
so cold.
I'm talking about,
He do it so cold.
man.
And I want to put G on blast a little bit after he hit that game winner against Thor. And I overheard him saying something, but I ain't gonna put him out there. Just know, the shorties is HF on that nigga me.
Oh yeah. Hey, yeah. Classic line. Yeah, we got to keep that under wraps.
That's under wraps.
You had to be
That's
there.
locker room talk. You had to be there.
You had to be there.
You had to be
but
there.
But hey, the vibes is real. The energy is real. You know what I'm saying? The gameplay is real. And them boys will come out with that dub. Mm-hmm.
G gonna hit that game winning shot, gonna take them niggas all the way down.
Yeah, let's
All
go.
right? Let's go. Let's
Let's
go.
go.
Marlo said, I fucking do this. I got you, broski. I got you. We room for y'all. Hey, y'all, now on the road, though, we really appreciate y'all. Go check out that new episode of Dante Montgomery, Oak Lawns. He made all conference. Really good interview. Shout out to the last 2 interviews we just recorded. We had DJ Bolin on with his dad. His mom was in the studio.
Very fun interview.
Very fun interview. We edited that down. Next Monday, we got
Saad and
Coach Ibrahim.
Coach Ibrahim, yeah, from Universal.
From Universal 118, great school. Shout out to my Muslim brothers and sisters out there. Obviously, I'm riding with Palestine. In case you didn't know, free Palestine. I'm always gonna ride on what's good and what's right. Fuck the dumb shit. We'll see y'all on the next episode.
So.